be courage enough, no? Our objectives: A, obtain markup and markdown given price of a product. B, solve problems involving markup rate and markdown rate. Concept note number 7, markup, markdown, and gross margin. But before that, let's have some review regarding to our exercise last time, concept note number 7. And here are the question. Determine whether markup, markdown, or mark on is used in the statements below. 1. A car dealer center offers a 20% discount on their latest car model. So we have a clue, 20% discount. So that is markdown. Next, the selling price of a branded bag is 1,200 pesos. But it is purchased at a cost of 600. Nabili mo ng 600, nabenta ng 1,200. So that is markup. Next, a jewelry store made an advertisement for their anniversary sale promo. A set of earrings cost 3,500 pesos and it was sold for 2,900. Cost 3,500 pero nabenta ng 2,900. So bumaba kasi sale promo. So that is markdown. Next, Norma decided to put his laptop in online market when a selling price of 8,500. Now, with a selling price of 8,500, the laptop cost 8,300 pero nabenta ng 8,500 plus shipping fee of 300. So here, no, some of you guys inform me, no, what should be the right answer. So last time I gave you a mark on, no, but here I concur my statement from mark on. I amend it to mark up because this is a markup. Why? Again, I apologize, no, for saying mark on because shipping fee 300 doesn't affect the product price, no? So from 8,300 nabenta ng 8,500 markup. Yung 300 pesos shipping fee is a price, no? So wala siyang kinalaman sa product. So that is markup. So for those who answered mark on, I will correct the score, no? Baguhin ko na lang +1. Next, on the normal day, an alcohol can be bought for 65 pesos. On the first week of March, the seller added 30 pesos more to the original price. And on the first week of April, she added again another 50 pesos due to the demand of the customer. So in this problem, it is commonly marked on increase after another increase, no? Nagdagdag ng 30, nagdagdag pa ng 50. So that's all. Mark down, mark up, mark down, mark up, and mark on. So 5/5, 100%. Again, what is a markup? Markup is simply the increase in the price, no? And to get the markup is just get the difference of selling price, SP, and cost, C, no? Selling price minus cost is markup. Example, a set of backlit keyboard with a mouse costing 300 pesos and nabenta ng 400 pesos. Markup is, to get the markup, just write the given. Our cost is 300 pesos, selling price 400 pesos, and markup is missing. And remember, markup is selling price minus cost. So just subtract the two, 400 and 300, then the difference will be the markup. So 400 pesos minus 300 yields 100 pesos. Therefore, the markup of a backlit keyboard with mouse, no? Keyboard and mouse is 100 pesos ang patong sa totoong presyo na 300. So nabenta siya ng 400. Next, what about markdown? Markdown is simply the decrease in the price, but markup and markdown is happen due to the in the view of the owners, the retailers or the wholesalers or any merchandising business. Markup, markdown may happen due to some instances. Magdadagdag ka ng presyo kasi mabenta, maraming demand o marami ang supply. Magbabawas ka ng presyo, markdown, kasi merong season, no, seasonal or merong sale, promo. So hindi lang siya markdown, markup doesn't happen with no reason. Markup happens because of this, while markdown happens due to 1. Damaged goods, discontinued items. 3. Old stocks or the last clearing inventory. So any other events may lead to marking down, no? So markdown can never be viewed as losses, but rather it is a sales promotion, an opportunity siya to increase your sales and for a single product gain profit, para nga naman kumita ka, because if you will not put markdown ay magkakaroon ka pa ng lalong lose, no? Sayang naman. So here are the markdown scenarios. We have three. We have occasional markdown, temporary markdown, and permanent markdown. So occasional markdown, that is, suppose you are selling an egg, a tray of eggs, and tatlo 20. Your selling price is 20 pesos for 3 pieces. So tatlo 20. Pero summer season. So commonly your products eggs will be easily to be boiled, to be rotten, masira, no? Mabulok. So all you have to do is to lower your selling price by from 20 pesos per 3 pieces, turn into 15 pesos per 3, tatlo 15, no? Why you decided to put a markdown 5 pesos? Not because summer season na marami ang mabilis magkaroon ng itlog, maraming itlog. Kundi summer season is also the season na kung saan madaling mabulok ang itlog. Kaya kung hindi mo bababaan ng presyo, abay lugi ka. Kumikita ka sa 3.20, pero mabilis kang mauubusan ng mabubulukan ka ng produkto. Kaya babaan mo ng presyo. Occasional markdown. Next, temporary markdown. So here, suppose you are selling a face mask, no? In these trying times, pandemic. So your selling price for this is 100 pesos per box. Pero nakita mo sa market, 70 pesos ang benta ng iba. So ang gagawin mo, babaan mo ang presyo. Kasi nga naman, hindi ka mabibentahan. So all you have to do is to lower your price by 70 pesos or lower than 70, either 69.75 pesos. So that's a good strategy. Next, permanent markdown. When we say permanent markdown, that is, let's say we have soft drinks. So from soft drinks, markdown is done to remove the items. Again, markdown is done to remove the items which are poor in sales, hindi masyado nabebenta. So all you have to do as the owner or the seller, clearing inventory hanggang sa maubos na lang. Binaba mo yung presyo hanggang sa maubos na yung product. Then wala na, phase out na. Another example, yung cellphone, no? We have cellphone, any version, no? Una, maganda, pero habang tumatagal, pini-phase out na dahil hindi na masyadong tinatangkilik. Permanent markdown. Next, what about margin? So margin is also the same as gross margin. In other books, it is what we call profit margin. So margin is a way to measure the efficiency, kakayahan of a company using their raw materials plus their labor in production process. So using raw materials and labor in production process. So dalawa yan, sa manufacturer's view and merchandiser's view. Sa manufacturers, that is gross margin from the difference of sales and cost of goods sold. So suppose ang binibenta ng manufacturer or factory ay soft drinks, no? Cost of goods sold is kung paano na ginawa yan, no? Any materials, raw materials, packaging, label, and lahat ng may kinalaman sa paggawa ng mga ng soft drinks, no? Yan yung cost of goods sold. Kung magkano ginastos, cost of goods sold. And binenta nila, that is their sales. So, magkano ang binenta sa ginastos, that is their gross margin. Ganun din, kapag ang benta mo ngayon, mabenta ngayon ng face mask, no? Face shield, no? Ganun din ang kalkulahan niyan. Next, margin may be assigned to a single product. O, yun nga, sabi ko kanina, no? Either face mask and the margin will show the entire company how they are efficient, no? The higher the profit margin, the more efficient a company is. So that is manufacturer's view. So, let's go to the merchandiser's view. Si merchandiser, hindi siya gumagawa ng produkto. Sila yung bumibili sa factory. So, instead of cost of goods sold, cost of sale, no? Gross margin is equal to sales less cost of sales. So, let's say, binili nila yung face mask, 20,000 pieces, costing 40,000 ang bili nila. Binenta nila at kumita sila ng 100,000 pesos. That is their sales. So, less your cost of sale, you will have 60,000 pesos gross margin. So, sa gross margin, hindi pa yan yung kita. Ibabawas mo pa dyan um, kung magkano yung sahod ng mga nagtahi ng face mask, no? Magkano yung ginastos mo sa renta, diyan ibabawas mo sa gross margin. And yung matitira, yun na yung revenue. Yun na yung kita mo, malinis na pera. So, cost of goods sold, ayan, in the view of manufacturers, that is the cost of production. Paano ginawa yung products? So, sa gamot, sa ganyan, gamot, yung mga machine, lahat ng mga products o ginamit dyan, capsule, paggawa dyan, so cost of production. Cost of sale naman sa merchandiser. So, this is the price paid to a manufacturers for the merchandising. So, bibili lang sila, no? Gawa na yung produkto. So let's done to the terminologies. Let's go to the supplementary exercises. Solve problems related to markup, markdown, and margin. So for the markup, we have the following formula for our mathematical treatment. We have SP for selling price, cost for C, markup SM. And the markup on selling price is M sub SP. Markup on cost M sub C, or so on and so forth. And for the formulas, we have SP, C plus M, or cost plus markup. Or kung hindi given ang markup value, given lang ang percentage, we have C plus the markup rate on cost. No? Kapag inad mo yan, selling price. And the rest of the formula. Let us use those formula in the following problems. First, a mathematics book cost the store manager 161 pesos and he marked it up another 89 pesos. So, binili daw niya ng 161 pesos ang libro, dinagdagan niya ng patong na 89. Ngayon, magkano ang benta? So, we have 161 pesos as our cost, 89 pesos as our markup value, and we are looking for the selling price. So, all you have to do is look for the formula. So, C plus M. Just add the two values. We have 161 plus 89. So, that yields a 250 pesos selling price. Therefore, the selling price for a mathematics book is 250 pesos. 89 ng patong, pero ang totoo talaga, 161 lang. Pero nabenta ng 250. Ganun siya. Next, selling price. Let's say, ang given naman ay cost, pero walang markup value. Binigay lang percent ng markup. So, let's say, AUS Electronics pays 37,200 for a digital camcorder recorder, no, recorder. If the markup is 19% based on the cost, no, 37,200, find the selling price. Here, lumalabas na hahanapin mo yung selling price pero hindi given ng markup value. So all you have to do is to write the given 37,200 as our cost and the markup value missing pero binigay 19%. 19% ng 37,200, kung ano man yon, i-add mo lang sa cost 37,200, that is the selling price. So selling price is what we are looking for. Just remember the formula. C plus the C times MR on cost. So, by following the formula, just affix the values. So, our cost is 37,200 and added to 19% of 37,200. So, 19% of 37,200 is 7,068 pesos. So, that is our markup value, 19%. Add mo ngayon sa cost. So, the answer is selling price. Therefore, our selling price is 44,268. So that is the process when markup value is missing and 19% percentage only is given. Next, what about markup on selling price? Given ang selling price, pero ang hinahanap, markup value. RFS Sports Incorporation sells home gymnasium package worth 175 pesos, 175,000 pesos, and maintain a markup of 37% based on 175 pesos at 175,000 pesos selling price. Find the markup value. Walang cost na binigay dito, pero hanapin natin ang markup value. So, all you have to do is write the given 37% markup rate based on selling price, or shall we shall we use 0.37 instead of 37%? And the selling price 175,000. So the markup value based on selling price is missing. Ngayon dito, 37% ni 175 pesos yung hahanapin natin. So simply multiply the two, no? So by following the formula, fix the value of markup rate 0.37 or 37% times the selling price 175,000. So by multiplying the two, you will have 64,750. Therefore, the markup on selling price, the markup value is 64,750. So, yan yung patong na idinagdag. Next, what about if we are looking for the cost, no? Ang given lang ay markup value at ang selling price. So, we have the washing machine had a selling price of 4,792 pesos and it had been marked up by 1,248 pesos. What should be the cost? Nabenta ng 4,000 blah blah blah. Nagpatong ng 1,200 plus. Ngayon, magkano ang original value or cost? So we have selling price and markup value 1,248 and the missing cost or C. So the formula for this is cost, we have the selling price C plus M, pero we are looking for the cost. So we will follow or transpose markup or letter M to the left side. So we have SP minus M is equal to C. Yan, cost is equal to selling price minus M. Paano ko minanipula? Nilipat ko lang, transpose si M. So by following the formula, we have 4,792 pesos less 1,248 pesos na markup. So the difference of this will be the cost. So the difference is 3,544 pesos. Therefore, the cost is 3,544 pesos, no? Next, the grocer purchases a gallon of alcohol for 490 pesos. Pero nabenta niya ito by 560 pesos. What is his gross margin? Okay, gross margin. So, gross margin is like a markup value. So, we have 490 as our cost and selling price ng 560. So, we are looking for the margin or gross margin or shall we say markup. So, all you have to do is to deduct the cost 490 to the selling price 560. The difference will be the margin. So 560 minus 490 is 70. So the margin would be 70 pesos. Yun yung margin. Para siyang markup pero margin ang tawag. Pero ang idea niya parehong same lang dahil pinatong na presyo. Same amount, no? Next, a hot and cold water dispenser na benta ng 8,021 pesos point 50 centavos. The markup on it is 31.5% based on cost, 8,000 selling price. Find the value of cost. Okay, so in this problem, all you have to do is write first the given, our markup rate based on cost, no? So 31.5% or simply 0.315. And our selling price is 8,021.50. Hindi given ang cost. So yun yung hinahanap. Pero given ang 31.5% markup based on cost. So all you have to do is to follow the formula. Cost is simply selling price 8,021.50 centavos divide by 100% ng cost plus 31.5% na markup. So, yun yung ipang-divide natin. By following the formula, we have 8,021.50 divided by 100% plus 31.5%. Or you may use this formula. 8,021.50 divided by 1 plus 0.315. So, we can use the second one, no? Kasi mas madali siya. So, by following the second one, we have 1 plus 0.315 by PEMDAS, yung nasa parentheses. So, we have 1.315. So, that would be the number na ipang-divide sa selling price. 8,021.50 centavos divide by 1.315 is 6,100. So, ang cost pala ng hot and cold water dispenser is 6,100 pero nabenta ng 8,021 pesos 50 centavos na mayroong markup na 31.5% na binase sa 6,100 na cost. Ganun siya. Next, paano naman kung 31.5% based on selling price? So instead of dividing by mamaya na yan. Sige, mamaya. Okay, a laser printer costing 8,750 sold for 12,250. Find the markup rate based on cost. O dito naman, we have cost 8,750 and selling price 12,250. Ang hinahanap markup based on cost. So markup is simply the difference of selling price minus cost. Ganun lang siya, markup value. But here we are looking for markup rate or percentage, hindi value. Percentage. So aside from selling price minus cost, it will become selling price minus cost divide by cost. Kapag ang markup rate based on cost, cost ang ipang-divide. Kapag ang markup rate based on selling price, that will become SP minus C all over SP. Pero here, based on cost, kaya all over C. So by following the formula, we have fixed the selling price 12,250 and the cost 8,750. So, 'di ba, get the difference of the two first, the numerator, before dividing. So, 3,500 pesos is the difference of 12,250 less 8,750. Then after that, divide mo ngayon sa cost kasi based on cost. So, whatever the percentage, 0.40, is our markup rate on cost. Therefore, the markup rate on cost, MR sub C, is 40%. Yun lang siya. Kapag ang markup rate based on selling price, SP ang ipang-divide. Okay, let's go to the Markdown. So the following are the formulas for Markdown. Markdown is simply the decrease in the price, no? We have the regular price o yung tag price na nakalagay doon. Pero we have the sale price. Kasi ang sale price, meron ng markdown na nangyari. And we have markdown rate and regular price. Ayan. So next, we have to use the first formula. Markdown is equal to regular price less sale price. Okay, problem. If all the merchandise, let's say lahat ng mga tinda with a selling price of 7,800 is to be sold for 6,475 pesos. Find the markdown. Lahat daw ng tinda binibenta ng 7,800. Pero nabili lang nabenta ng 6,000, medyo mababa. So magkano yung ibinaba na presyo? So we have the regular price 7,800 pesos and markdown missing, no? Yun yung hinahanap. And the sale price or the new selling price, no, after ng markdown is 6,475 or sale price. Okay, malilito diyan regular price yung tag price. Pero yun yung price before. Pero yung price after markdown, yun na yung sale price. 6,475 pesos. So all you have to do is get the difference of the two. So regular price minus sale price, we have 7,800 minus 6,475. That yields an answer 1,325 pesos. So that is our markdown. 1,325 pesos yung ibinaba, no, ng lahat ng tinda from 7,800. Next, what if ang hinahanap naman ay sale price? So that is regular price minus markdown. So we have the problem. What are the markdown and sale price on an antique jar? Binibenta mo antique, no, lumang jar that has a regular price sana na 35,800, pero meron siyang sale, no, promo, 26% off from the regular price. Pero ang hinahanap dito, the question are, find the markdown. Magkano yung 26% ng 35,800 and magkano ngayon yung bagong presyo? So from the given, before price is 35,800, pero on sale ito, no? We have 26% off. So from 35,800, magkano na ngayon ang presyo? So before we find the sale price, yan, regular price less markdown, we have to find the markdown value first. Hanapin muna natin yung markdown. So markdown is, ayan, regular price times the percent, no? Wala kasing value. So hanapin natin yung value. Markdown is simply 35,800 times 26%. So meaning, yung markdown value ay 26% ng 35,800 pesos. So that is 9,308 pesos. So meaning, that is our markdown, 9,308 pesos rather. So 9,308 pesos yung binaba, no, from 35,800. Ngayon, isubtract natin sa regular price, 35,800. Subtract by 9,308 pesos. So the answer would be the sale price, no? So hinanap muna natin yung markdown bago natin hinanap ang sale price. Kasi ang given lang ay percent. So, yan, 35,800 pesos less 9,308. So, the answer is sale price 26,492 pesos. No? That is our sale price. Let's check. So from the regular price, 35,800 pesos, nag-sale ng 26% ang antique jar. So bumaba ito ng kanina 9,308 pesos. So the new selling price or sale price is 26,492. So that is our answer. Dalawa, value ng markdown and bagong sale price or new selling price. Okay, so please be reminded for the formula. Kapag nawawala ang selling price given ang cost and markup, add mo lang yon. Kapag nawawala naman ang selling price pero walang markup value, pero merong markup rate, percent lang, at cost, di alam mo na, kunin mo ang percent sa cost, then idagdag mo yun sa value ng cost. That is our selling price. Margin or simply markup din to. Selling price minus cost, no? Then, kapag ang hinahanap naman ay markup on selling price, so all you have to do is to multiply the selling price and the percentage of markup based on selling price. And the last, markup on cost. Ito naman yung wag kayong malito dito. Ang given ay selling price and cost. Pero magkano, ano ang percentage ng markup value? So all you have to do is to get the difference of selling price and cost, divide by cost. Kasi ang markup rate based on cost. Pero kapag based on selling price, pag-divide mo ay selling price. So the answer is in decimal or percentage. Okay, for no question, answer this following. I hope you learn